What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to recap the deal that went on yesterday between the Carolina Hurricanes and Florida Panthers. Kind of a minor trade in the grand scheme of things, but I think there's at least one player there that has a really bright future in the NHL. And Evgeny Dadono. Dadono was up last year with the Panthers, played in the Young Stars game in the NHL All-Star Tournament, and was injured after that. But he's got very high upside, and the number of players Dale Talon brought in over the summer, the Bergenheims, the Versteegs, the Upshaws, Bradley, guys like that, forced him out of the lineup, and he was in San Antonio for a lot of the year. He's played 15 games with the Panthers and put up 3 points in those 15 games, 2 goals and an assist. The upside, like I said, is there. Skilled young Russian kid at 22 years old, but he wasn't really, kind of got squeezed out of the lineup in Florida, and was forced to go back to San Antonio, and he was not pleased with his, going from being in the NHL to being down, and asked Florida to move him, and they honored his request and sent him to Carolina, with A.J. Jenks, a former U.S. World Junior player that he really hasn't peaked either. For Matthias Lindstrom, a 20-year-old, 6'4", 200-pound Swede who's yet to play North America, and his numbers really are not that great over there. Analyze that in a second. And Jonathan Matsumoto, former Flyers prospect that was also played 13 games for the Canes last year. He's 25 years old, decent-sized kid, at 6 feet. Played at Bowling Green. Giving a college kid a chance, obviously, but I think Carolina wins this trade outright. If anything, just on Dadonov's upside, I think he really has a chance to be a top 6 forward in the NHL and contribute on a nightly basis. He's a restricted free agent at the end of the year, and obviously for a lot of Russian players that aren't getting fair ice time in the NHL, in their opinion, use that to bolt to Russia. If Carolina can get him in the lineup and get him alongside, an Eric Stahl or, Skinner's hurt, obviously, but a guy like that, let him produce numbers. If they can keep him long term down there, or up there in Raleigh, I'm in Florida, so it's north. But I really think it's a fair trade for Carolina. I think Florida wanted some depth players, and they were kind of enamored with what they were getting back in Lindstrom. It's still, like I said, kind of a minor trade. I don't think it drastically changes the future of either organization, but I think Dadono's upside is really intriguing. I think Carolina may have gotten the steal of this trade. That's it for the Power Play of CJ, recapping the Evgeny Dadonov for Jonathan Matsumoto trade between the Florida Panthers and Carolina Hurricanes. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season.